that works.
Neither do I, so I'm just winging it.
Alright. So the fact remains that if any more time is burned on this, we're going to have much less time for attempting to steal the jewel. Now, you did say that 3:30 was the time of that guard change, and it's now like midnight, maybe a little bit after that. Did we decide whether it was more advantageous for us to go before the guard change or after the guard change? You did find out that one of those guard captains went to the casino. We never ended up doing anything with that, though.
I think after the guard change, it's the little tiny...
right, the Corellian is the one who's in there first. Naxis, according to my notes.
Wouldn't it be better to go in against him than against the one that can apparently make himself invisible in the dark?
I think
Probably.
So. I think so. I think, yeah, I like that. I like that approach.
So
but
maybe we should go in shortly before the shift when they're winding everything down and getting everything ready to swap.
Yeah, probably. And we do still need to, never mind.
Well, we still gotta finish with this droid.
I absolutely do.
I would rather walk him, I guess. Yeah, my opinion is for liberating him. I don't want to rip the droid apart.
It would take more effort to rip
I'm
it
a
apart.
thief, not a murderer.
The most important part for me is just making sure we get this goddamn money, because I have zero confidence in our ability to actually fence the gem itself. And this is just cash. This is money.
Yeah.
It's ours.
Okay, so are you going to attempt to liberate the droid? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so.
Alright. So I'm going to assume this is Laana attempting to talk the droid into coming with you.
And I suppose in order to properly convey any sort of sense of trust, you're going to have to remove the restraining bolt.
You don't have to do that if you
We don't have to. It doesn't need to trust us.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Well, I'm just going to say...
Why take away our ability to force it not to report that it's missing and robbed?
It might have already done that, but okay, go ahead.
It probably hasn't.
If you're going to attempt to liberate it, I'm going to need you to make a charm check versus his cool.
So I'm going to try to talk the droid out of being a little pain in our ass while we do this.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so what's this cool?
It's cool. Basically, the end-up difficulty is going to end up being 2 reds.
It's one cool droid.
He has the talent nobody's fool.
You know, they
So much cool.
They wouldn't make a fool of banker droid thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to use the destiny point because we'll probably need that shortly.
All right.
Show me the despairs. Ha.
Just disadvantageous. Or no, it's advantageous.
Droid's like,
What's in it for me?
Not holding this button down for the next 5 hours?
Well, he can't really talk, so he's just basically like...
Well, I assume, just limit its volume output for it to be able to respond.
If you want.
Well, I mean, it would probably help for further attempts to convince it, so yeah, just limit its volume output to, basically...
I assume we would have given it the ability to converse if we're going to try to talk it into something.
Basically, it's exactly what Aaron said. What's in it for me?
What do you want?
I don't know. Off this rock?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, well, I'm going to need you to try that again, because he still doesn't trust you. But you're getting 2 boost die because he wants to get off the rock.
Doesn't need to trust
He
me.
wants to trust us.
He wants to trust.
He says a rock, and I'm like looking around like Cloud City, like rock.
Oh, there's that glass giant down there.
Okay, pull that threat. He's like,
yeah, droid, we can get you out of here.
All right, cool.
+1 heister.
Now, can you get this thing off me? And you probably also want to turn off the silent alarm that's currently blaring inside of me.
Rakcharr spins his head around and says, I thought you said everything was alright, Lissa.
It looked fine. It was fine. Mostly.
Can you turn this thing off now?
Yeah.
I could if they didn't have the restraining bolt on me.
Yeah. Hold on. Sort of
And
Do we
try it.
trust the droid enough?
Well, why not? Like, we saw your successes there.
Mm-hmm.
Metagame we would know as players. And as characters,
I guess with the success, he seems convinced to help us, so
Alright.
let's go for it.
Comes the restraining bolt and he says, and there. I blared the all clear signal. And maybe 5 minutes later, you do hear a Bespin Wingguard cloud car.
I do not believe for a second we would stick around for 5 more minutes.
Well, as you're wandering around the streets, you do hear a Bespin Cloud City air car flying overhead. Not slowly, but sort of, slower than it normally would. And then
clearly looking for shit.
And then it flies off.
Right, so we just stayed there an hour and 5 minutes instead of an hour. Rakcharr's like grinding his teeth.
Yeah, that didn't quite go as planned.
You're telling me.
Yes, we're goddamn telling you.
So we're looking at a little bit after midnight.
Yes.
Let's go
And
ahead
you have to go back and...
Yeah, we'll have to deliver this buddy to the ship, introduce him to R5.
Meet B.
Right. On your way back, you, Rakcharr, I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check, please.
I can do that.
Difficulty 2. Actually, with one setback, but never mind. It won't matter in the end.
And I also get a boost die to detect like hidden enemies or movement, courtesy of my my integrated armor abilities. So go ahead and do that. Bam!
You notice what appears to be a large cargo lifter leaving from your berth at your ship, just sort of leaving and driving off. And with those successes, you do recognize one of the drivers inside of that cargo tater. It was that fucking Rodian from before.
Rakcharr says, so there's a large freighter that's just leaving where our ship was located, and the fucking Rodian who told me and warned me is driving that.
I feel like we should try to get that back.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's like a car, like a airspeeder.
Okay.
It's like an airspeeder driving off. He just left your berth.
So like
he
might have been delivering like things or dudes or stuff or bombs.
Maybe.
The bombs.
Right. Well.
How close? Well, where did we keep the airspeeder that we borrowed for the race?
The cloud car?
Yeah.
You guys, Jay, you get a message on your comlink.
Oh.
It's B. He's like, hey guys, I did something for you.
Oh, God.
Guys, there was some people dropping off some cool stuff. I didn't think you guys were actually, into smuggling, but everything sounded legit, so I let them on. They loaded up the cargo and everything and left. They were really nice. Even the Rodian guy.
He is the worst.
Yeah, Jay just sort of play. Actually, no. No one else can understand binary for the most part.
Nope.
Okay, Jay will call them up and just let them know. Apparently, B let some people onto the ship.
Don't worry, I made sure they didn't touch anything important.
Rakcharr breaks out into a full sprint for the ship.
Don't worry, I didn't let anyone touch. Oh, hi, Rakcharr.
And like he calling on the comm like, B, I will throw you off the ship myself and break you into pieces.
Why? What did I do? Honestly,
Tell him what he did.
Just say over the comm one word. Rodians.
Rakcharr is gonna fucking rip open these smuggling containers to find the things that were put on the ship.
Before you do that, I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check. It's a simple one. 1 purple.
Alright, I can do that.
Alright.
Yeah, things
With all
are
those
making a lot of
advantage-
sense.
with all those advantages, you do notice that as if laid on top of the smuggling containers, there is a comlink that is turned on. Not a comlink, a datapad turned on, and has writing on it that you can read.
All right, what's on the datapad?
The datapad is written, and it's signed, "Dear assholes." Council of the Hutt does not know that you. Council of the Hutt was really disappointed that his team lost the race, but I have decided not to tell him that you were that some people were associated, that you were the ones associated with that victory in the race. He is displeased, and I have figured out a way that you might be able to keep your necks in this situation. Inside these crates, you might find inside these crates. If you choose to open them, you'll find canisters of Tabana gas, quite illegal for you to, smuggle.
Right.
But I have a job. Let's just say this job will make me go away and never come back. Caltho needs someone to deliver this Tabana gas to Duro. And they're due there in 7 days. If they're not there, well, let's just say things are going to get a little more difficult for you people. If they're there, well, we'll have to see then, won't we? And then it's signed Gens Lorak.
It's signed "fuck you" with a little heart.
Basically.
Oh man, I love it. Doing a job for Caltho to try and keep him from killing us on the in the wake of us robbing him blind.
I'm quite sure this is not a real job. They are going to report us to the authorities.
Rakcharr holds the data pad, and he'll actually say out loud, "I hate Rhodians! Hate Rhodians!"
They are
Clap a
so
hand on the
going to
shoulder.
report us
Reach
at a
up.
very inopportune time.
Beak is going to slowly back out of the room. Ratchar's just gonna go and sit.
Fucking B. God damn it.
And the G100 droid is like, is he always like this?
Which one?
Both.
Yes and no.
Yeah,
Usually.
yeah.
Pretty much.
The G100 droid would just give a shrug and, well, I guess I'll go sit over here in engineering until you guys come back and then remove all the extraneous bits out of me so that I can be a free droid. Woo!
How large are these canisters or whatever?
Basically, your ship's encumbrance has been filled with canisters, and think about,
So 145 encumbrance of Tabana.
yeah, minus the land speeder that,
Was the speeder 20 or 30?
it was 20. So,
So
20.
yeah, 145 encumbrance.
Yeah,
of
these are
Tabana gas.
these things are in, those giant air air CO2 canisters you see a lot, like the big ones.
Seriously, they're going to sell us out, and then these might still explode.
Actually, there is no way, this Rhodian talks about this Caltho possibly sparing us and not killing us. Not after what just transpired tonight.
This
I
is
doubt
their
the
way
Rhodian
of-
knows about that.
This is
Exactly.
our way
Not
of
after
taking
what just
this.
transpired tonight.
Hey, maybe they'll never know. You guys did cover your tracks,
Yeah, that wonderful triumph.
sort of.
If nothing else, we need to scan these things, inch by inch.
B's gonna be like, "Hey guys, the police blotter is saying things."
You
yeah,
what?
and I'm sure it's leading them to this bay.
No,
All
it
of-
says. There seems like a bunch of extra, criminal activity on the station. The police are gonna be out, and the police are gonna be a little bit out in force tonight.
Look, didn't you
What do
say
you
you had
want?
a bad feeling about something? We cannot leave. I don't care whether we paid any bribes or not. There's no way we're getting off this Cloud City with all of this. Is there?
There's
Doesn't mean we
We
could
might
sell
not
this for
have
a
a
lot of
choice.
profit.
There's no way we can get this stuff out of here now either. So we need to make sure it's not going to blow us up.
Look,
We need to make sure we're not discovered with
look,
it.
the damn Rodian brought it all in a car. I could fucking take it out.
Well, the good news is we've already paid and bribed our port fees, so
That is
maybe
good
they
news.
won't look again.
B says, I can check the stuff.
You can check it? You're the one who let it on the ship!
He checked it in. That's exactly right.
Please check.
They said they had delivery for you guys, and how am I supposed to know?
Never open the ship unless it's actually stolen for the clouds! It's actually trying to get on
At
the
least
ship!
call us first or something.
I tried.
No,
Not
you
really.
didn't.
Without even being injured, Rakcharr actually goes into a rage and begins, like, storming, like, through the shit, like, ranting.
He just picks up a crate of gas and starts shaking it.
I would do that. Okay.
Oh, I don't.
This is
All right, TPK. Good
Rakcharr's
game, guys.
angry, not suicidal.
also B is going to be like, you do know if you can get this stuff off here and to where they're talking about, this could be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I also know it just came from people that probably want us dead.
Details?
Just too long to explain. They probably will want us dead.
Alright, like, so
If
we're
they
docked
don't
here.
already.
So how long would it take, give me a time estimate, if I were to haul every single one of these crates and throw them over the side of the station into the gas giant?
Too
Returning
long.
it back to where it
Days.
came from.
Shit!
It would take you days. They
They sent an entire team of bastards then with multiple cars then besides this fucking Rodian.
Yeah, they
Well,
probably sent
they
a hover
brought-
truck.
They brought a small loading craft with actual
Loaders.
equipment to move stuff. Yeah,
It probably still took them a couple hours.
like an hour and 5
A
minutes.
space forklift.
So,
Alright,
A sporklift.
you three remember Fado. What if we stole another ship? Can we do that?
What?
We steal a ship that doesn't have all of this gas on it.
We don't have a target to take one from here.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
not
we
only that,
only managed to pull that off because
essentially,
We were
pull that
already
off because
told
the
to
flips
go and
got-
take the ship, so we just kept it.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Fuck, you're right.
When you're right, you're right.
What
Oh,
if... What if we put
We have a-
all of
we have a
this on
couple hours,
B
right?
and hang it on him and make him responsible for all of this? And we were
Well, he's a
completely...
droid, and we own him.
Ah, stupid droid rights and the lack thereof.
let's say they don't have it right now. So,
Yeah, we're kind of fucked on this one.
kind of.
The good
Only
news
kind-
is they weren't lying. The stuff's valuable.
All right, I have a fucking scanner. I don't like. If we're worried this shit might explode, I'm gonna stand over all of these crates and ensure that it's all just highly flammable and explosive Tabana gas rather than thermal detonators.
We have a couple hours, right? Like, I feel like we should really put all the effort we can into making sure these are not rigged to explode.
Especially with my 1 success and 6 advantages I got there at the last check. Yeah, I'm gonna use the scanner functionality. My
And
my
I
beautiful
assume with-
vision.
I assume with everybody helping, could we just stack boosts on that?
Sure, go for it.
And B and
If
So-
you guys want to let him.
Well, he is good at doing this stuff.
he's just kind of a shit.
Well, yeah, we knew that the day we took him.
Rakcharr will accept that the droid has flaws, and being easily impressed by opportunity like Tabana gas is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many boosts are we looking at? I've given 2.
If you're including B, plus the stuff from your thing, a lot. Let's just say a lot. 6.
Alright, and my difficulty here.
2 purple.
Alright, you wanna spend a destiny point? Because I won't spend a destiny point.
I'm not spending a destiny point on it.
Alright.
Shit's clean.
Gotta love boosts.
Well,
The shit is clean. This is some of the purest Tabana gas you've ever seen. You've never seen Tabana gas, so you don't know.
Well,
It is literally the purest I've ever seen.
Yes.
As far as setups go, this is some really high grade, not rigged up in any way, entirely stable Tabana gas.
Choice setup.
Yes. Like, if the wing guard actually catches us with this, they'll know that we were incredibly intricate with our planning, instead of haphazardly stealing it.
Well,
Like
look
we
on the
actually-
bright side. At least this kind of validates us claiming to be traitors. Yeah?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
misplaced our license.
We're from elsewhere. You don't need a license there. Why would you need one here?
Okay, so,
Okay. It's around 12:30 now.
alright. Let's go ahead, change your clothes, we'll head out, and we'll try to go to the museum.
Did you actually figure out how you're going to go in there? I'm assuming it was up thing.
Yeah, these folks said they wanted to go up. I think I tried, like, arguing for, like, rappelling, and was like, no, you can't rappel down there, you fucking crazy!
Well, you could. Nobody else could.
Well, and
And break everything.
So unless you want to cliffhanger this and drag everybody below you, then
why would he not want that?
Everyone, climb onto my back!
That said, Jay does have full climbing stuff
and I have one athletics.
All right.
with like anchoring points and grappling hooks and all that.
So we're climbing up the garbage chute.
That is, I believe, the plan.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to need someone to make a streetwise check at a difficulty of 3 purple.
Okay.
Can I assist since I'm actually streetwise?
Give me a second.
I mean, it depends on what the check is for. aside
Okay,
from-
what you're doing is you're looking because the only way to get to the garbage chute is into. You have to get into the access service hatch, the access tunnels underneath Port Town to do this. So you're looking for an access hatch.
Okay.
I can definitely assist.
I'm,
The issue is, do you want to arouse suspicion doing so? Because it's not every day that just random people do this.
yes.
I think that we want our. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to cover myself in garbage and refuse. Just dirty, completely, like, muddy up, like, the laminate armor and everything.
All right.
Okay.
So
I was
that
thinking
it
that
doesn't
since
stick
we're
out like a pristine armor thing. Sorry.
Okay, Grimith, I'm going to need you to make a stealth check, but you're getting 2 boost die because I like it. It's dirty. Nice and dirty.
Make sure you really grind it into the fur.
No,
that'll
it's
be
air sealed.
Make some Maddie and a little bit of Maine.
That's right.
You know, you
I
gotta
don't
pick
have
it
to
all.
smell a damn thing. I've got environmental controls in there.
You motherfucker!
Did you want me to make that stealth thing now?
Yes.
Okay.
This is. I'm assuming you're doing this to try to. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Now,
And Jay has olfactory sensors, you piece
See,
of shit.
It's like a 2 purple.
I told you I
2
could turn those
boost.
off.
There you go.
all right. He's not the Wookiee's not arousing suspicion while you guys are opening this vent, or grate, or hatch,
Okay,
or whatever.
anyway, since we're planning on having the museum job itself be a bit of a smash and grab, I figure that our escape should be somewhere kind of out of the way so that when we slip off to it, we might lose them in the way. Thoughts?
Any ideas on where or what type of place?
Just somewhere out of the way-ish. Jordan was asking if we wanted it to be out of the way or not.
Mm-hmm.
So
All
no,
right.
at the same time, I'm not sure how far we want to be from the ship in case this does go sideways.
I'm willing for it to be out of the way. I'm willing to go along with that idea.
Well, then the issue is how long? How long do you want it to take to get to the garbage chute?
Maybe a 20-minute walk.
So a mile.
That's actually gonna have to be pretty decently close.
Damn. All right.
Because right now, basically, what's happening? Port Town is in one of the lower levels of Cloud City,
Right.
and you have to you're climbing from there to the 22nd level of Cloud City.
Okay.
Just basically saying
Is
that.
there any sort of estimate on it'll probably take us like a fucking hour to climb that?
It depends. It depends on how hard you want to push your bodies.
Oh, and how well we end up rolling. Got it.
Yes.
It'll take me an hour, that's for sure.
Okay, so we still have some time anyway, because our Corellian friend, we presume, unless they've changed the guard schedules, will still be there. It's like 12:30, and by the time we get down there, maybe it'll end up being 1. So we can park an hour away, or we can like have our like escape be like an hour away, so that we reach the access shaft by 2. We get up there. Maybe it's 3, and then we still have some time flexibility before the guard shift change at 3:30.
Sounds like a plan.
I like it.
And we have the codes for Lissa to shut down the security systems briefly, right? Because I don't want to reach for the gem and have it be protected by a goddamn ray shield or something.
Did you
And then
guys
a
get
boulder chases us like a mile down the road.
I'm confirming that we did get that, right?
We got it from the horrible Ugnaught creatures, didn't we?
Cool.
that? Did you?
I don't
remember
remember
it was
that
in the
I
either.
don't remember
planning,
that.
I-
I remember you guys got the.
We just got the schematics. We didn't get any way to shut down the security in the museum.
Fuck.
Totally got this. Don't worry.
Well, I mean that might have been what like an ion blaster was for, to completely like fucking derail the.
No, the ion blaster was to shut down the ATM droid.
Well, you could also shoot that at any of the security systems, and that would deactivate it, right? It's an ion
Maybe.
blaster.
Depends on whether or not an ion blaster can get through a ray shield.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. It sounds fictitious to me.
It's a shield, like a gamma ray shield.
I
Whatever.
also don't know what that is.
Don't worry about
It's super deadly
Okay.
it. Don't care.
to organics.
All right. Everyone
So, in
else.
other words, you get to go through it.
No. It's still solid to inorganics. It's just not deadly.
To the rest of you, not named Grimith, I'm going to need you to make either a skullduggery or a stealth check.
I don't like
Is
either
there a
of
difference
those.
between the two?
No, it's just for you to not to rouse suspicion while you open up a hatch in the middle of Port Town.
What difficulty?
Oh, that reminds me. Shouldn't we make that streetwise roll to find a good hatch, like you were asking?
That would be useful, because we haven't made the streetwise check yet.
Mm-hmm.
And am I getting help from...
I'm
on
assisting,
that.
so I'm going to piggyback on whatever your results are, since we're basically working together.
so I'll just take 2 boost dice?
Mm-hmm. 3 purple.
So whether you succeed or fail, I'm in it.
Cool.
Right.
All right.
Jay's like, here.
All right. Now I need everyone to make stealth or skullduggery checks.
Okay.
At 2?
That too.
And do we get any bonuses or penalties for it being a good hatch?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, all
Can I use that
right.
triumph to negate Lissa's failure?
Absolute 4 levels of
I guess it would be like all flesh must be eaten, where like there's like a pool there, just like floating in like in the wind or whatever.
I think that's actually a valid
What should you...
suggestion.
Let me see here. Under the right circumstances, the character may expend a triumph to identify a way to distract an opponent for the duration of the scene. This could allow the character to drop all pretenses of stealth in favor of completing a task more swiftly.
I'm thinking of something different.
Damn.
There was some skill that you can basically negate somebody else's failure.
Oh well.
It's really hard to negate 4 levels of failure, even with a triumph.
So no?
So
What
so
can I
she
use it
looks
for?
suspicious.
she just
Well,
looks suspicious. Nothing else is happening. You could
Okay.
use it. You could basically use it so that you can do it just quickly. Everyone else is like, while you're getting in there, no one else is like giving you another eye, and you're doing it as you can do it as quickly as you want. So it's instead of taking your time doing it slowly, it's like, I'm in.
Why would I want that? We're moving as a group.
Can all 4 of you fit down the hole one at a time? Or
One at a time, we absolutely can.
all right.
I think that's basically the plan.
Just wait until the coast is clear, and then everybody quickly goes down.
Sure, that's
So
fine.
yeah, if not to...
Or seeing as how under the right circumstances a character may spend a triumph to identify a way to completely distract an opponent. So anyone who might be paying attention, to like say Lissa, you could just be like, do your whole crazy protocol droid thing.
Start doing the robot.
Sure, whatever.
okay. Sure.
All right.